Other news now, a woman says she's prepared to launch a High Court challenge against the Met Police after claiming she was handcuffed, detained and threatened with arrest for filming officers on her mobile phone. 27-year-old Gemma Atkinson was questioned by police after officers carried out a routine stop and search on her boyfriend. Our reporter Paul Curran has been speaking to her.
Back in March, Gemma Atkinson was travelling home with her boyfriend Fred. When they got to Aldgate East Station, Fred was stopped on suspicion of carrying drugs. Nothing was found, but when Gemma started to film the police, the whole thing escalated. Well, Gemma is here now. What actually happened?
I was still filming when a man came over to me and told me that it was illegal under the Anti-Terrorism Act to film police officers. He, in fact, himself was a police officer, but he didn't identify himself as such. I put the phone in my pocket so he couldn't get to it because he was asking for me to hand it over, which I refused to do. So then he got other officers to come and hold my both arms and then come into me to try and get my phone out of my pocket. I was pushed into this alcove in the station and I was sort of yanked up and down for quite a while before I was handcuffed.
No, this sounds a pretty frightening idea. Why did you decide to take such a stand?
Because I think it's completely wrong what the police did. I think that they do this every day to other people and they're invoking their powers under the anti-terrorism law to stop a normal citizen, or sorry, it shouldn't be normal, but a citizen from filming to hold them accountable for what they were doing.
Gemma, thanks for that. Now, Gemma has complained to the IPCC and she's also complained to the Met Police, but there's been no response from them. So she's decided to take this to the High Court for a judicial review. Her solicitor is Raju Bhatt. Now, Raju, why do you say this is a misuse of the Terrorism Act?
There is nothing in the Terrorism Act which permits the police to prevent you or me from filming them in the ordinary course of events in the absence of some suspicion of connection with terrorism. Here, the issue is the extent to which we are going to permit police officers to avoid scrutiny of their actions by invoking these powers in abuse of what Parliament intended.
But you're looking for some clarification here, because there is some debate here, isn't there?
Certainly the Commissioner and his solicitors have been asked to explain how they would seek to justify the actions of the officers here, and they have declined to provide any response. The only option that Gemma and others in her position have is to go to the courts to seek some clarification.
OK, Raju Bhatt, thanks for that. We will be also trying to find out what the Met says, and we hope to bring you that for this evening's programme.